What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Got an exciting video today for you guys. We're finally getting the RM125 engine fully buttoned up. So yeah, I'm real excited to get the engine back together and see how it looks all complete. So just a quick run through of how the engine sits now. So yeah, we've got the most part together, just need to finish off the top end. So here we have the cylinder, that NZ cylinder's fixed up. So they welded up the bore and the bridges, and then they nickel plated it and then honed it. So they've done a real good job, as you can see, and then they vapor blasted the outside. So we've just got to install the power valves into the cylinder now, and then we can get it bolted up onto the engine. So the 2008 RM125s have actually a real simple power valve design. So they've just got a main flap, and then they've got these two secondary ports, and then just a few little other moving pieces. But yeah, some bikes are a lot more complex than this, so that shouldn't be too hard to get back together. So we're now ready to get the RM125 cylinder mounted up onto the engine. So we've got the new Pro X piston, it's just the standard size. And then we've got the cylinder that's been replated. So now yeah, it's ready to go over. I've got the cylinder base gasket on. So now I've just got to slide this part through that hole there. And then we've just got to line the ring up with the little locator pin, and then everything should be going smoothly. So the engine's actually been together for over a week now, but I had a few hiccups when I was painting the covers. The clear coat reacted with the base coat, so I just stripped them all back again and redo them, but I've just gone for a satin black so it'll match the frame, and then I'm not worrying about putting a clear coat on top. Yeah, they've turned out really good actually. Yeah, I'm not usually when I see spray paint on a bike, yeah, it's usually not done properly. So I don't really have a problem with spray painting parts and stuff as long as it's done properly. So I've scuffed it all back, I cleaned it, and then I've applied good even coats and allowed a decent dry time between coats so the paint actually cures properly. So as you can see, they turned out really good. So finally we'll get them mounted up on the engine and get it finished off. I'm not going to tighten the flywheel cover bolts down completely, just because we're going to have to pull the cover back off to get the clutch cable through. So on the RMs they go through there, and then the little actuator arms down here. So yeah, I don't want to have the gasket like sort of squash up against the cover and then stick and rip when we pull it off. So I've just nipped them up, and then yeah, I'll tighten them down once the engine is in the frame over there. So yeah, the only cover we've got to install now is just this power valve cover. Guys, there you have it, the 2008 Suzuki RM125 engine. This thing honestly turned out so good. Something about the vapor blasted aluminium that I don't think anything will ever beat that. It's just so nice and just looks sharp, being so clean. And then with the black covers, just makes the accents pop. And here's the other side of the engine, the clutch side. The reason I'm using the original covers is obviously we're building the bike sort of on a bit of a budget. So to spend like $300 on side covers just doesn't seem right. So in my opinion, this engine turned out amazing anyway. And I don't think anyone will be complaining. Yeah, now all we need to do is get the engine back in the frame and start assembling the bike. So that will be in a few videos time. So get excited for that. Yeah, in my opinion, I think it turned out amazing compared to what it was. Like the cases were all stained up, and yeah, it just looked filthy. And obviously the gearbox was all cracked and smashed and stuff. And yeah, the crank had let go, so we fully refreshed it. So we've rebuilt the OEM crank, new piston and rings, full gasket and seal kit, and then yeah, vapor blasted all the cases. The cylinder was re-Nickel plated, and had the scores and bridges welded up. And then yeah, we've put a good second-hand gearbox in it, so this engine should be super reliable, and yeah, shouldn't have any issues hopefully. But other than that, that is going to wrap up the engine rebuild for the RM125. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go down, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on, and then it'll notify you when we post a new video, so you guys can check out the rest of the build and see how it turns out. So cheers for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.